Good morning, boys and girls. It's Wednesday, May the 6th, 2020. This is your day at a glance. It gives you an idea about what you're doing on day 26. It also has the links. You can also find the links on the following pages that I have for you. Okay, for math today, you're going to think about a penny, a nickel, dime, and a quarter. And I want you to draw a picture of them in your math journal or on paper. Now look at them and they are different sizes, so make sure you make the dime the smallest and the quarter the biggest. Color each coin and write the value of the penny, nickel, dime, and quarter beneath the coin. Let's like, how much is the coin worth? So we know a penny is worth 1 cent. We know a nickel is worth 5 cents. We know a dime is worth 10 cents. And we know a quarter is worth 25 cents. And then here it says, what is the value of nickel in pennies? So how many nickel is equal to the value of blank pennies? How many pennies are in a nickel and how do you know? And explain your math in your math journal or on just on a piece of paper or in the notebook I sent home. Watch the coins video here and write 3 things you learned about the coins in your math journal or on paper. I'd also like you to ask your parents to empty out the coins in their pocket and let you sort them by pennies, dimes, nickels, and quarters. Pull out 3 nickels and think about how you could count those by fives. Pull out 2 dimes and think about how you can count those by tens. You know how to skip count. So use that to help you count the money. In literacy today, we're still working with what's best, the debate about Pall Mall's nest. So here's the video I want you to watch. It gives all the information for today's lesson. Listen to the article, What's Best, the debate about Pall Mall's nest. Think and talk about the opinion of the people who live in the apartment building and why they think the nest should be taken down. And remember, opinion is just what someone thinks. My opinion is that coffee is wonderful, and my husband's opinion is he doesn't like coffee at all. So those are just how you feel about something. Write the information you include in each part of a paragraph about the opinion of those living in the apartment building. So if you look here, it's use evidence from the text to support your thinking. Parts of an opinion paragraph note catcher. So I want you to think about that. And you're talking about the people who live in the apartment building this time. So you're just writing about their opinion, just like you did yesterday, only it's strictly about the people in the apartment building. Okay, word study today. We're on day 26, cycle 21. I have all your sight words here. I have all your words here, and I have your sight words here. So you see the words are different this week. This cycle, we're still in the same week. We're doing AI words, EA words, EAOA words, and those are words that when 2 vowels go walking, the first one does the talking. So when we have this first word is pain, pain, L, L, L. These here have the same ending at the tail, male, and cell have the same ending at the word. So if you can spell tail, you can spell male and cell. Our sight words are good, only, very, would, should, eat, and after. So we're going to do red and blue words. Write the words from the Cycle 21 list and use a red crayon or marker to trace the vowels and use a blue crayon or marker to trace the consonants. See the word list, we've got it right here so you don't have to see it on 18. So vowels are A, E, I, O, U, and sometimes Y if it makes the I sound. But in the consonants are all the other words, all the other letters. I'm sorry, boys and girls. If you do not have a blue crayon or marker to trace the consonants, or you do not have a red marker or crayon to trace the vowels, just circle the vowels and put a square or underline the consonants. It doesn't have to be with colored if you don't have it. If you're lacking in supplies, your parents can go to school the rest of this week to pick up supplies. There'll be no more supply pickup after this week. For social studies, we're talking about producers and consumers. So producers are people who earn money by making goods or providing services. Consumers are people who buy services and goods. Create a 4-section comic strip telling the story of a producer making a good or providing a service and then selling it to a consumer. That would look like if you took a piece of paper and divided it into first parts. So the first part could be, well, I'll use myself for an example. I'm making a quilt right now. So the first thing I had to do is get all my materials together. So that's what I would draw on the first square. And I would talk about getting all my materials together. Next, I would talk about preparing all my materials, getting them all cut out, making sure I have thread and getting going. The next section on my comic strip would be me producing my material, actually sewing my material. And the last would be me selling my material or selling my quilt or giving it to someone. So this is called, I would be the producer and whoever bought it would be the consumer. I have a video right here for you to watch. It'll help you understand producers and consumers better. Now, for specials, you have your brain break to use this week. You also have your link here for special areas. It'll let you know what you need to do. Boys and girls, looks like the sun's going to shine today. So, excuse me, it's supposed to cool off this weekend. So, need to make sure you get out today and enjoy the sunshine. Either play hopscotch on the sidewalk or ride your bike as long as your parents with you, or just get out and practice hopping on one foot. But I want you moving and getting exercise. Boys and girls, I love you, and I'll see you later on this morning for our literacy Zoom meetings. Your parents have that information. And I love you, and I'll talk to you soon.